are you now satisfied that the Election Commission is impartial?
Well, if asking questions to the Election Commission is a crime, then I don't understand why this Election Commission is as insecure as the Prime Minister of India. I mean, you ask questions to me, I don't get insecure, I respond to the questions.
You boycott me.
I expect the same from the Election Commission. They are not touch-me-nots like Mr. Narendra Modi.
But then why are you, boycotting 14 journalists if you don't get insecure with our questions?
We are not boycotting. We don't agree. No, we have a right, democratic right, not to agree with some of the anchors.
Perfect.
And the positions they
Which
take.
is fine.
So we are peacefully, in a non-violent manner. We are not cooperating. It's a non-cooperation movement, and I hope you appreciate that it was the non-cooperation movement which led to the independence of this country.
Okay, fantastic. So are we again in an independence fight in 2024?
Well, let's see. It's too early to predict anything right now, Navika. Let's wait for the results. In all humility, we are braving all odds the last 10 years. And it's interesting to see that Mr. Prime Minister is struggling in his own constituency. That shows how disconnected our television media is from the ground.
Okay.
Mr. Khera, I want to ask you a question about your home state, Rajasthan. The fact that, good morning, this is Padmaja. Out of the 25 seats, the Congress right now showing leads in 11. What do you make of this and the factors behind it if these leads hold? And a large part of them, by the way, are reserved seats.
We read it. Right. So we didn't read Rajasthan as well as the results are. I mean, I expected a little less than 11, but I'm glad that Rajasthan is doing better than what we expected.
Okay, and Uttar Pradesh? How do you see Uttar Pradesh, which is 42 leads for the BJP, 37 to the NDA alliance? How do you look at Uttar Pradesh at this moment?
This would only improve for us. Uttar Pradesh will only improve for us, and very interesting to see that the BJP is trailing in Ayodhya, and also, as I said, the Prime Minister is struggling in Varanasi. This shows a lot which was not seen on television. Amethi,
the Congress party is trailing. Any surprises there?
Amethi, we had we are absolutely sure that we'll win Amethi.
Okay.
Which state do you...
I'll just ask you a quick question, Mr. Khera. As far as Maharashtra is concerned, the Congress was expecting to better the BJP. That's not happened at the moment, at least. It's 26 BJP alliance versus 20 for the Congress's alliance. What do you think happened over there?
We expect this to improve over the next couple of hours. We are still very confident of Maharashtra.
Pawan Khera, overall, what's your expectation after you've got the first trends and reports from all your candidates from across the country? What is it that you're looking to close at for the Congress party alone and the India alliance as a whole?
We are absolutely confident that Congress party will definitely cross 125. It should. And the India alliance is, of course, poised for a victory and a decisive victory over that.
Most people think of Maharashtra as being the tricky state. If you were to leave aside Maharashtra, in your estimate, which state could throw up the surprise of this election for the Congress?
I think Uttar Pradesh is throwing the surprise as we talk. Gujarat, even if the numbers are not huge in that state, even Gujarat is throwing a surprise. And my own state, Rajasthan, is also surprising for many of the observers.
Pawan Khera, till last night, and once again, I ask you this question, EVMs were faulty was a continuous suspicion that the opposition parties had. Today, early in the day when the leads are coming in, have you dispelled your suspicion on EVMs?
Navika, it's not our job to dispel any suspicion. It is our right to ask questions, and it is the duty of the Election Commission to respond to those questions. As I said, The Prime Minister of India can afford to be a chui mui. The Election Commission cannot afford to be a chui mui.
But the question is, and I'm asking you this as a citizen of India, not necessarily only a journalist who you see as a confrontationalist journalist, which I'm not. I'm asking you this question. When you raise these frequent questions after several election commission leads have answered it, after Supreme Court has looked at this entire matter on several occasions, do you think this adds a little bit to the confusion in the minds of the voters, number one, and creates a little bit of an image?
There is already a confusion in the minds of the voter. Navika, if a single voter has any confusion in his or her mind over EVMs, it's our duty to articulate that confusion. And as I said, it's the duty of the Election Commission to respond to that.
But how many times?
As many times as required. I'm sorry. Election Commission owes its existence to democracy. Democracy doesn't owe its existence to the Election Commission. The voters are here to stay. Election Commission has to strengthen itself, has to ensure that it's free and fair. Look at the Shero Shairi he was indulging into. I would rather send him a good book of Shero Shairi. At least his Shero Shairi should be interesting, if nothing else.
Well, Pawan Khera, we have many senior journalists in the studio. Harshvardhan Tripathi, Anand Ranganathan, both have a question for you, but Harshvardhan Tripathi first.
नहीं, मैं तो पवन खेड़ा जी से
My regards to all of them. Yes.
पवन खेड़ा जी, सबसे पहले तो कांग्रेस अच्छा करती हुई दिख रही है, तो आपको बधाई, शुभकामनाएं। हालांकि अंतिम नंबर अभी आएंगे, लेकिन एक उम्मीद मैं करता हूं आज कि अभी आप ये कह के जाएंगे,
अभी बहुत जल्दी है।
नहीं, मैं
1-2 घंटे बाद
फिर भी शुभकामनाएं तो कभी भी दे सकते हैं कि ईवीएम पर, और जिसको आप कहते हैं कि सब कुछ मैन्युफैक्चर्ड हो गया है डेमोक्रेसी में, सब कुछ मोदी शाह कर देते हैं, ये कहना विपक्षी पार्टियां बंद करेंगी। मैं उम्मीद करता हूं।
नहीं, क्यों बंद करें? नतीजे आने दीजिए। भाई देखिए, अगर मैं कहता हूं मुझे किसी पर कुछ गलत करने का शक है, तो वो शक दूर करने का काम उस आदमी का भी है। आप देखिए, जयराम रमेश जी ने एक बात कही कि 150 डीएम्स को दबाव डाला जा रहा है। नोटिस जयराम रमेश जी को आया, अमित शाह को क्यों नहीं गया? क्या ये निष्पक्षता दिखती है इसमें आपको? आप दोनों को नोटिस भेजिए। जयराम रमेश जी ने जवाब दे दिया, अमित शाह को नोटिस नहीं गया अभी तक।
उन्होंने
काम है चुनाव आयोग
बताते, डीएम के नाम तो जयराम रमेश जी को पता है ना।
हम नाम, जो नाम बताने हैं, डीएम के नाम हम बता के उस डीएम की पूरी करियर खत्म कर दें, आप ये चाहते हैं?
पर अगर वो दबाव में आ गया, अगर वो दबाव में आने वाला डीएम है, तो उसे क्या नौकरी में रहना चाहिए? अगर दबाव में आने वाला डीएम है।
वाह भाई, देखिए, दबाव में आने वाले पत्रकारों को भी नौकरी में नहीं रहना चाहिए और डीएम को भी नहीं। मैं मानता हूं आपकी बात।
नहीं, लेकिन ये भी पवन खेड़ा जी, ये तो आपका भी हुआ ना। हो सकता है किसी को कोई दबाव में पत्रकार लगता है।
पवन खेड़ा जी, मैं तो सोच रही थी हर्षवर्धन त्रिपाठी जी एक और सवाल पूछेंगे।
तो व्यू पूछा,
अगर आपके नंबर इतने अच्छे हैं, तो आज आप एक लोकतांत्रिक तरीके से ये पत्रकारों का बॉयकॉट बंद करेंगे?
नहीं, बॉयकॉट है भी नहीं ये। जिस दिन हमें लगेगा कि जहर घोलना बंद कर दिया हमारे कुछ साथियों ने, आप सब हमारे साथी हैं, पूरा हम आपको सम्मान करते हैं, जहर घोलना बंद करिए, समाज को बांटना बंद करिए, हिज मास्टर्स वॉइस बनना बंद करिए। हम आपके साथ हैं, हम सब मिलकर लोकतंत्र को मजबूत कर सकते हैं। वो आप हैं, हर्षवर्धन जी तो खैर हैं ही, हम सब।
आनंद रंगनाथन, कंडीशंस अप्लाई आ गया।
नहीं, अगर देखिए, अगर अमित शाह जी को भी नोटिस जाना चाहिए था, तो ऐसे तो जब राहुल गांधी ने कहा था कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कहा है चौकीदार चोर है, तो राहुल गांधी को ही माफी क्यों मांगनी पड़ी? नरेंद्र मोदी को भी नोटिस भेजता सुप्रीम कोर्ट कि भाई आप चोर हो कि नहीं, ये बताओ। ऐसे नहीं चलता, जो एलिज कर रहा है उसके पास जाता है एलिगेशन, द बर्डन ऑफ प्रूफ।
Absolute foolish analogy. I mean, I don't agree with the analogy at all.
Secondly, I'm sure the strengthening of democracy is very safe in Mr. Pawan Khera's hands, because when Lal Singh, who was then in the BJP, and he organized a rally in support for the Kathua rapist, it was Mr. Pawan Khera who said this is outrageous, and it was Mr. Pawan Khera who welcomed him when he joined the Congress. So let's not talk about democracy and morality.
Absolutely, because he was doing he was being loyal to his party. When he was with his party, he was being loyal to him.
Right.
Are these journalists also in the
Right.
BJP? I want to ask them. He's
Yeah.
a politician. He was with that party.
Right.
He was doing what his party wanted him to do. Nothing wrong in that.
Well, Pawan Khera ji, in the spirit of democracy, my only request to you is, people disagree in a democracy. Everybody can disagree, but my way or the highway should not be the Congress's view. That can be my humble
No, there is
request.
no highway or highway. No, I'm sorry, Navika. This is the way I express my disagreement is by not cooperating with you in your mission to poison this country. I think that right I have, and I will continue to have that right.